Hello kids and parents, welcome to Little Stories virtual classes. So being it a second class, we are going to start with our EVS book. So the name of your EVS book is World Around Me. So the first chapter in the EVS book is your 5 sense organs. So I'll show you how you have to do the exercise in the book. Before that, let's know something about our 5 sense organs. So, what are our 5 senses? Can you tell me? Come on. Yes. Our 5 senses are, first is eyes. We see through our eyes. What is the second sense organ? Nose. We smell through our nose. What is the third sense organ? The third sense organ is ears. We hear with our ears. What is the fourth sense organ? Tongue. We taste tasty food through with the help of our tongue. And the fifth and the last sense organ is touch. We touch and we feel things. So touch is the fifth sense organ. So let's revise it again. Our first sense organ is our eyes. We see through our eyes. The second sense organ is nose. We smell through our nose. If there is a stinky smell, we smell through our nose. Or there is a yummy hot chocolate mug, we can smell through our nose. The third sense organ is tongue. You can taste through your tongue. You can taste through your tongue. While when you taste your tongue, you can tell the different tastes like sweet, bitter, sour and salty. You can also tell whether the thing is hot or cold. And the fourth sense organs are ears. You hear through your ears. While the birds are chirping, you hear through your ears. And the last sense organ is touch. Touch. You touch with your hands and you feel the touch with the help of your hands and skin. So when you touch something, you can tell whether it is soft or hard, whether it is liquid or sticky. So these 5 senses help you to identify things, to see, to hear, to smell, to taste and to touch. So I have few activities on 5 senses. So for each sense we will do a different activity. But before that, let's arrange our 5 sense organ on a paper plate. And this paper plate is the face. So what you can do is, parents, you can take a paper plate. This is a full size paper plate. You can also take a medium size. I have put some black strips here so that they look like here. Now give the cutouts of eyes, nose, ears, hands and tongue to your child and ask him to place it on the paper plate as if it's the face. So he has to place it in the order so that he can tell what comes first and what that sense organ is used for. So you can ask him to place the eyes, then you can ask him to place the ears, and you can ask him to place the nose and tongue. Then you can ask him to place the hands. Give him a Fevicol or a Fevistick. Ask him to paste it so that he enjoys the activity. When the face is complete, he'll know the order of the sense organ. What comes first? First comes eyes, the nose, ears, tongue, and then touch. Those are your hands. So do this activity with your child so that he understands the order of the sense organ. So after pasting, this is how the face should look. So you can paste the two hands here if you want, just to tell them the order of the sense organ. So let's start with the first activity for our first sense organ, and our first sense organ is eyes. Correct. So what do you do with your eyes? You see with your eyes. So parents, tell the importance of eyes to your child, that if they don't have eyes, what will happen? They won't be able to see anything. So ask them to close their eyes and give them something which is a hole. I have taken something which is a big hole, but you can take something which has smaller hole and a fat pen, and ask them to put this pen through the hole when the eyes is closed. So ask them to do with the eyes closed. They'll find some difficulty to do the activity because the eyes is closed and they cannot see it. Now ask them to open their eyes and do the same activity. Of course they'll be able to do it because they can see it. Now tell the difference to your child, that what happened when the eyes were closed and what happened when the eyes were open. Tell them the importance of eyes and how does they work. So this activity will help them to learn that eyes are important to see or watch anything. The first activity was fun, right? Isn't it? Okay, so moving on to the second activity, which is more interesting and fun. So for this, you have child and parents has to perform that activity with his or her child. But here I need a partner to tell you how to perform this activity. So I requested my mother to help me out with this activity. So I'd like to call my mother for this activity. Mom, say hi.
Hi.
So for this activity, I have to blindfold my mother. So let's do that first. So you have to blindfold the student and keep all the things which he needs to smell in a bowl in front of him. Now I'll take this bowl and I'll ask my mom to smell it.
Musambi.
The next one.
Elaichi. Jam. Fruit jam.
Okay, the last one.
Soft.
So this is the smelling activity which you can do with the child at home. You can put different things on the table and blindfold him and ask him to smell it. So he'll understand that the nose helps him to smell various things even when he's not seeing it. So thank you, Mom, for helping me out.
Thank you.
So moving to our third activity for our third sense organ, and that is to hear through our ears. So for that we will make a walkie-talkie with the help of paper cups. So what do we need is a pencil, two paper cups, and a string, a thin string, okay, or a thread. So what you have to do is you have to make a small hole at the back of the thermocol cup with the help of the pencil. Okay, so do the same thing in other cup. Do a hole. Now put a string in this hole and tie a knot inside it. So I have already made one for you like this. I tied knot inside the cup so that the string doesn't come out. So the one person can talk with this and the other person can hear from this. So with the help of this handmade paper cup walkie-talkie, you can help your child to understand how it helps you to hear things with the help of a string. So this will be a fun activity to make him understand the importance of third sense organ, which is your ears. So coming to your next sense organ, which is touch. So you touch with your hands. So what you have to do in this activity is, you have to take a small box like this, make 2 holes at the side, and to make it look good, you can take a t-shirt and cover it like this. And with the help of this arm, you can put your hands inside. You can actually, this activity is to be done by the child. So you can ask the child to put hands like this inside the box. Now what you can do is, you can put few objects in the box. Okay? Some hard, some soft. So I'm putting all these objects in the box. Now what you have to do is, you can ask the child to put his hands inside through this hole, and you cannot see the objects, right? Now he has to touch and feel and tell you what is the object. It's a soft toy, because he can feel it's something, that something is soft. Now it's a fruit, it's an apple, because it's hard and you can feel the shape of the object. Pen. So by touching it, I can tell through its shape that it's a pen. This is something very soft, it must be cotton. So what you can do is, you can put different textures of things inside the box and ask him to touch, feel and understand, and tell you what is the object. Like, this is my favorite thing, it's a chocolate. So it will be a fun activity, and of course he'll understand that by touching and not seeing, I can tell what is the object, because he can feel the texture, whether it is soft, hard, sticky, and he can also touch it and tell the shape of it. So the last and the 5th sense organ is taste, and we taste through our tongue. So as you can see, I've colored different parts of the tongue with different colors. So the blue is for sweet, green is for salty, yellow is for sour, and pink is for bitter. So when you eat something, your tongue senses the taste of that particular thing on the particular area of the tongue and tells you that what taste is it, whether it is sweet, salty, sour or bitter. So our tongue helps us to taste, swallow and talk. The taste buds on the tongue help us to sense sweet, salty, sour and bitter tastes. Taste buds also help us to feel hot and cold things that we eat. The sense of taste and smells goes together. The good smells of food gets your mouth watery. So take good care of your tongue. Clean your tongue with a tongue cleaner after brushing your teeth. So this was all about 5 senses. Now practice these activities at home and send me videos. Thank you.